Hey guys, and welcome back to Pokemon Ultra Sun. We're still trying to make our way to the boss of the west wing of the first floor of Team Rocket's castle, but I seem to be having a little trouble finding my way there right now. No word of a lie, I actually took the wrong route, so the first 30 seconds or so of this part are just going to be me going hither and thither. I apologise so much, this was too clunky to edit around, I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna visit everyone again. Hey, how you doing? Glad I was able to defeat you today.
Yeah, it was her job specifically to walk around the teleporters and make sure, like, the floor is buffed and whatnot. Be very careful, by the way. Some of these Pokeballs are electrodes.
Oh, they're actually putting trap electrodes in here? That's good.
Yep, I told you, man. It's a callback to all of the Team Rocket, like, base tropes. This one's fine, though. I'll take this with me.
I think the trap electrodes actually kind of glow a little bit in a weird way when you're walking up to them.
Oh, they'll glow alright, because they definitely still use explosion.
You see that picture of the electrode with, like, the Pukamiyu doing, like, the little, you know, the thinking pose you see on that one emoji that goes everywhere?
No, not particularly, mate.
No, that's a recent one, so.
Okay, it was more like a minute and a half. I'm sorry, okay? I'm not good at taking directions.
Yeah, I'm not good at navigating a teleporter maze. What do you want out of me?
Okay, we go through here, and that leads us back to here, and then we go here, and that should just about be good, yes. Always go for the one in the middle, when in doubt.
Oh no, we ended up back in Sinnoh. Which teleporter did you take?
That's right. We're here, and now we're going to perform for you, using the art of Pokemon battling.
I'm just gonna beat the shit out of you guys. I'm not even, there's no joke here. We're just gonna fight.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Antics. What happened to the other one? Did you just, like, cut to her floating in space?
Yeah, that was my immediate thought. She's like, oh. Oh, that lady's dead.
Oh, it's like when Goku throws Chi-Chi into space in Dragon Ball Bridge. It's like, huh. Oh well, at least we got the Dragon Balls.
Yeah, that works out.
Well, luckily for you, Mr. Man, normal type attacks don't work on ghosts, so you can get your Super Fang bullshit out of it. Oh, Tom, why? Alright, let's do it in one go, I guess. I have to have type advantage, otherwise I can't be pleased.
Gotta get what you want, huh?
Bloody Super Fang always doing half of what my max HP is.
They got a Super Fang, and they got a Hyper Fang. They need, like, an Ultra Fang, and then, like, a Turbo Fang, and then a Fang in space. Let's do that.
I see. That is the progression of both movies and Fangs. But, yeah, good luck with your next pincer attack. Maybe calibrate the teleporters next time, so they don't go outside of Alola's atmosphere.
Level 69. Okay. That's all I had to say for that.
Okay, I thought you had a stroke there for some reason. It was a battle against loneliness. Don't we know it, brother? Pokemon's getting very existential at the drop of a hat nowadays.
I mean, it's been going on for such a long time. I kind of like that, where it kind of starts to poke a little bit of fun at itself.
Yeah.
That kind of deal. It may as well. Like, you know, after a while, like, you know, with Mario, you know, with all the writing in those games, like, they have that real focus on humor for that. So that's always nice.
Yeah, you bring up a good point, actually. Like, I'm wondering when the next Paper Mario game will be announced. It's obviously going to be on Switch, because the last one was on Wii U. I don't know. Will they go back to basics? I'm hoping.
Are they even going to do one? Because, I mean, there have been some talk where they kind of wanted to focus more on Mario and Luigi being, like, the Mario RPGs for that, because they keep making shitty-ass Paper Mario games and wondering why they fucking fail.
I don't know. We live in dream, we live in hope. Personally, I'm just waiting for, like, Animal Crossing Switch right now. Just give me New Leaf with more emphasis on, like, the town building and whatnot, and I'll be sound as a pound, mate.
I always wanted to see a Paper Mega Man. I had that idea once, where it's like you're playing Paper Mega Man, but you get, like, different enemies as, like, your little party members for that. I always thought that would be... I guess you should use Robot Masters instead. I don't know, I just kind of want to see a proof of concept.
I mean, you've got Mega Man 11 this year. That looks pretty cool.
That's true. I mean, it's not exactly paper-related, but at the same time, at least they're making Mega Man games again, so, well, I guess we'll see how that plays out.
Will you be wanting to do an LP of that, nice and quick and dirty?
We will have to see for that. I'll have to play it, one thing, for that.
Yeah, obviously. Well, that's what I pay you for, man. You know, I'm not paying it so you can get, like, a new hovercraft, a gold-plated one.
Yeah, because those are expensive, and I'm not gonna earn that in a YouTuber salary.
Jesus, ain't that the truth? Alright, no grass type bullshit for you, Firo. Vicky, do the business.
Can't stop flapping. Harsh light, not helping.
Yeah, there's like some Pokemon that just float there, but Firo, he's so angry, he has to keep flapping his wings.
I think if he stops flapping his wings, he dies. You know, like a shark, but it's like an air shark, kind of.
Oh, it's like a spoink. Like, if it stops bouncing, its heart will give out. Who makes these Pokédex entries?
And that's true, I forgot Spoink had to keep bouncing or it'd die, which is kind of a fucked up way to live.
Yeah, alright, Kefka. You might as well get one win in before we shove you back in the box and bring Slow-Mo back.
Yeah, let's see this mind-blown attack. Actually, I think we've already seen it. Yeah, we've seen it before when we fought one, never mind.
There you go, down in one.
Oh god, it took out a chunk of his health though. I guess that's the idea, it does a buttload of damage in return.
I'm just going to bring up the Pokemon boss we're about to face, just so I can rattle off his Pokemons and whatnot.
It's better one of the good ones and not one of the lame ones.
Well, you know, we can't always get what we want every time. Just saying.
Now fight me, the third strongest underling.
Yeah, it's me again. We all look the same.
Except me, I have like a, I actually bought an Apple Watch, so that's how you can tell me apart from the others.
I wonder what the sales figures were like for the Apple Watch, because, I don't know, I don't need to, like, be able to control the Earth with my watch. I just need something that tells the time, okay?
Oh, trust me, Apple Watch isn't nearly that good.
It does everything but tell the time.
Yeah, it doesn't even do much either. Huh.
Jesus. I gotta say, I don't mind regular Muk, but I much preferred a lowland Muk. And, well, it goes down to ground either way, so prepare yourself, because it's about to get wild.
Well, I mean, a low-end Muk is creative, but well, remember, we gotta represent the OG. All the little neglected Gen 1 Pokemon. And yet, no gratuitous Nidoking love, which just disgusts me on a personal level.
Hold your horses. Ignore the Starlions on the screen, I wasn't making a pun there. Hold your horses. You may get the Nido love before this playthrough is out.
Well, I mean, I know Giovanni used the Nidoking back in the day, so I would imagine he'd bust it out again when we fight him.
Oh yeah. That's what you get when you underestimate newbies. Like, I mean, granted, your boss has no experience fighting kids and whatnot, but, whatever. Don't judge a book by its cover, I guess is the lesson you should take from this.
Just need to cast a little bit more dark magic. I just have not had enough of that today.
Oh, I'm preparing, mate. I am preparing.
Well, let's wake up Vicky, you know, and just do some sniffing salts. Hey, you're back up, right? That rage candy bar again. Just eat that thing before the playthrough's on. I'm making this request now because I know you're not done with the game. Eat that fucking candy bar, and then I will be good.
No,
right?
I finished recording footage for the game. You can't tell me what to do.
No, you fucker! You should have ate that fucking candy bar. And hey, Archie, okay, but I'm mad about the candy bar. I'm sorry.
All right, extremely hot take. Okay, you ready for this?
Okay.
I prefer the vanilla version of this dude in terms of design.
I think everybody does. The Oris Archie is kind of a dumb design. No, I prefer the original too.
Like, he's kind of bland as this Archie, but just in terms of like being a pirate and whatnot, I kind of prefer the stereotypical touch, and he always just seemed kind of like a bro anyway, so...
Well, I mean, for a pirate, he's kind of got a dopper sort of thing he's wearing for that. Although, I'll get this out of the way, I prefer Oris Maxi, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Oris Maxi looks good. I actually really like that design. I like the whole Kojima thing going on there. But original Archie is better.
So yeah, the main gimmick of all these guys is they'll use basically their team from the original games, but they'll also have like... Since they won, you know, they pretty much enacted their grand plan before they got sucked into Alola. They have, like, the legendary of that particular game, and I think it varies depending on which game, at least with, like, some of the later bosses. I know Archie and Maxie both have Kyogre and Groudon, respectively.
The best possible future for people in Pokemon. Endlessly drowning in seawater. Awesome.
Yeah, I don't think, like, Archie thought ahead. And, like, where are you going to live? You're going to live on pirate ships? You're going to hope the world turns into Wind Waker land? That's not how it works, mate.
Well, I was thinking of a waterworld reference, but Wind Waker might do off a little better.
Obviously, we get fancy little remixes of all the leaders' themes in each battle.
Good old classic Mighty Enna, captured in an Ultra Ball, because that made sense.
It was a Master Ball, actually. All his Pokemon are in Master Balls.
Okay, well, I guess when you control the world, you can make as many Master Balls as you like.
I guess he got them from maybe Giovanni, because maybe he took over... Yeah, with no one to stop him, he must have taken over Sylph's, Co.
Actually, yeah, that's a really good point. He probably took it over and then just mass-produced Master Balls to make it really easy to capture Pokemon.
I guess as we're just going through the motions here, tell me how you feel about Team Aqua. I'm going to do this for each team, just so we can, have a bit of a history lesson with each part. How do you feel about Team Aqua?
Well, I mean, I dealt with Team Aqua when I played Sapphire back in the day. And I never was like... Team Aqua and Team Magma, I like splitting the teams between the different versions. I always liked that as an idea.
Yeah.
I always thought Magma had a little bit of a better... I liked them a little better in terms of design, Pokemon, even scheme for that. Groudon I liked more than Kyogre for that. I just think the landmass thing, admittedly, was kind of... Well, both plans are stupid. Let's throw this out of here. Both plans are stupid. Let's make it all water. Let's make it all land. You're fucked either way, guys. Just saying.
I mean, thankfully the story is self-aware enough that that doesn't happen, and it's presented as a problem.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, I tend to lean more towards Magma, but I don't necessarily hate Team Aqua. I always liked how they were competing against each other team just to kind of achieve their own goals.
Yeah.
For that, but they're not my favorite team, but I like them much better in comparison to, say, Team Flare, which is the team I just hate the most, so.
Fair enough, mate, fair enough. Yeah, I like Aqua quite a fair bit. I grew up with Ruby in Japanese, actually, so I have a lot more affection just out of, I don't know, blind devotion and nostalgia for Magma, but I found myself appreciating Gen 3 more as the years go by. Besides not having, a day-night cycle, I really enjoyed Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald.
Well, I mean, for me, coming off of the whole Pokemon Silver for that, which is still always going to be my favorite nostalgic generation for that. I mean, with the scope that Silver and Ruby did attain, with the the upgraded graphics, all the upgrades up,
Silver and Gold, right?
Well, no, I'm talking about Ruby and Sapphire with what they did for the new generation, on the Game Boy Advance, for all the new features, all the new graphics, for that type of deal. That was really exciting. It was. It's still not my favorite generation. Ultimately, I did quit after a while for that, but I mean, the excitement at the time was really tangible and really, really kind of interesting to get into for that. So I still do have that kind of soft spot for that generation.
We have done a full playthrough of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, by the way, and it's actually kind of cool that we're facing Gen 3 here, because one of Helldragon and I's first playthroughs was a now sadly deleted Pokemon Emerald playthrough, and he only came on near the end of that, so...
That's true, that was kind of a weird one. Our first full Pokemon playthrough was Red. It was Fire Red.
Well, I don't think we actually finished that, so that's another one. I think the first Pokemon playthrough we ever completed was X, funnily enough.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Both of them are just kind of subject to weird fates.
Goodbye, Mr. Kyogre.
Yeah, good job, Kyogre.
I guess, his physical defense must not have been all that. In fact, I'm going to actually look up Kyogre's stuff right here.
Yeah, underneath his defense stat is just like a bitch.
Like a bitch. But no, I love the Gen 3 legendaries, like Groudon, Kyogre, Rayquaza especially. I've got a fucking Kyogre Emerald Green GBASP, and I love that shit. Okay, special defense 140, defense 90. That's why if we use, say, Giga Drain, it wouldn't have done as much as Leaf Blade that's a physical attack.
And I also really like the Gen 3 legendaries a lot, too, actually. I love the Nazca line things going on. Rayquaza is one of my favorite legendaries, period.
Yes.
For that, but the Nazca lines really do help make Kyogre and Groudon look like these ancient primal forces, so it worked really well.
And, we've got the Regis and whatnot. Jirachi's okay, but he always just struck me as, Steel Celebi, really.
So Jirachi's okay, yeah, and then... my opinion of the Regis increased with their voice acting, in some of the movies where it was fucking alien crazy shit. That's cool.
Well, you look at that. I lost. Go figure.
That didn't plan for that, huh? Little awkward.
I control the ocean, but unfortunately, in this tropical region, I go down like a little bitch. Maybe I should have like a tank of water in here, and Kyogre could have used it to drown this little tyke.
And now that you have defeated me, jump into this painting and you will receive the star for this world.
Ba 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 ba, let's go.
Yeah, guys, why didn't you play the previous generations? You could have saved everyone.
Well, no, this is another, like, alternate dimension. There was no trainer in there. This is fucked if you think about it. They all come from universes where they won. They caused the gigantic tidal wave and swallowed the land. The land swallowed the sea. Like, Lysander killed everyone except Team Flare.
I'm sorry, I saw that thing back there. Was it a switch behind the painting? And it should have just cut to him, to your trainer, holding up the switch and making that O face. That would have been perfect.
What do you like? Alright guys, that'll do it for this week in terms of Pokemon updates, but next week we're going to continue to go ham on Team Rainbow Rocket and free Lusamine from the clutches of Giovanni. See you then.